Hey y'all, this is Elijah from Cryptid Studies Institute.
And this is Gabrielle from Cryptid Studies Institute.
We got some news for you today. It's not the best news, nothing we ever wanted to present. Uh, Not exactly sure how to present it, but we're going to do it today. 4 months ago, about 4 months in a week, our mother passed away from breast cancer in the hospital. And unfortunately, yesterday morning at 8:21, our dad, Johnny Henderson, passed away from COVID-19. He he'd been in the hospital for I'd say about 2 weeks, and it got to the point where the nurse staff told us that the COVID attacked his organs, and he suffered organ failure, and he wasn't in the best health anyway, unfortunately. Basically, they had him on a ventilator, and they had him on some medicine that would keep his heart going. They told us if it wasn't for that, he would have been gone days ago. But unfortunately, he's gone, and he has passed, and well, the Henderson family is quite devastated right now. He meant the world to us.
We thank everyone for their continued support and prayers, and he really appreciated and loved all of you, and he was
Yes.
grateful for everybody's support.
Yes, he loved everybody, loved all of y'all, loved his fans, and this is the first time we've announced this on YouTube, but on Facebook, there's been just such an outpouring of love from the cryptid community. We're genuinely humbled and touched by all the love that people had for him. We just about, I couldn't go through my Facebook without finding some post somebody sad that he'd passed, and it's a dark time for us. But I want to let everybody know also that just because this has happened, that does not mean it's the end of Cryptid Studies Institute. The channel will live on, everything will go on. We'll be helming it up, Things will continue as they were. And maybe a little bit of time before we get the next thing out. And we're about to deal with the funeral, planning that on Monday. And we're going to bury him next to my mother, who passed in his hometown, Dayton, Tennessee, in a family cemetery. If anybody feels impressed or like they want to donate for funeral expenses, we'll post a link to a PayPal in the description below. Obviously, that's not something we'd ask for. We wouldn't ask for that kind of thing, but sometimes people feel impressed that they want to help donate to cover stuff like that. So if you do, I'll post a link for it. And if you do, we're very grateful for it. We're grateful for your kindness. And with that said, he's a great man. He was my best friend, one of my only friends. And I don't know, there's not a whole lot of good things to say in a situation like this. But one of the smartest individuals I've ever known, maybe the smartest. I always had an answer for everything. I always had a lot of interesting stories from his youth, from his homeland, and I'll never forget him. Meant everything to me. But with that said, y'all, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for everything. And I guess we'll get back to you soon enough. Gabby, you got anything?
No, that's all. Just thank you for everything, everyone.
If you don't mind, keep us in prayer, because it is a hard time for us. Never had to experience anything quite like this before, so obviously there's difficulties associated with it. But everybody, thank you again. We love you. I love you. She loves you. And y'all have a great rest of your day.